Welcome to Not Milk Never Milk. Subscribe if you're lactose intolerant.
You begin by switching to portrait mode. That is the only real way to get authentic bokeh on iPhone. Position your subject 8 feet from the lens. Once done, move your background farther away to increase blur. Make sure the iPhone recognizes depth, yellow portrait label, before tapping focus. If available, pick the telephoto lens. If not, use 1x and step closer. Adjust exposure with a tap and drag. This sets contrast and helps the lens render smoother out-of-focus highlights. Once the shot is framed, you refine depth. While composing, tap the subject to lock focus and use the depth control slider if visible. This lets you increase or decrease background blur for a natural look. Make sure the subject is well separated from the background by at least several feet and watch edges for haloing. Use simple backgrounds or distant highlights to create pleasing circular bokeh. If portrait lighting is on, turn it off to preserve authentic lens blur, then take multiple frames to choose the best. You finish by inspecting the image in photos and using edit right arrow depth to fine-tune blur strength and reframe if needed. If the camera failed to produce bokeh, make sure the yellow portrait label was present, increase subject background distance, or switch lenses. Poor lighting or too close backgrounds are the usual culprits. If your iPhone model lacks portrait, only then consider a third-party app with depth capture or an external lens. But native portrait mode remains the reliable method for real bokeh.
Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, leave a like and consider subscribing. See you next time.